benign. Hey, it's a massive lie. Pot damages sperm unquestionably. Go online, look it up. Slows it down, changes the way it moves. And the chemistry of THC also is very similar to the chemistry that's going on here in terms of hormonal exchange and the receptor sites. THC blocks some of those receptor sites, or all of them. And when the baby is conceived and it comes down to build its placenta, because the baby's in charge, all right? Same chemistry is there. If THC is there, it may interfere, all right? We need to say this truth to people, all right? We need to speak this truth. Now, ovulation. We women, when we're ovulating, one, we smell differently. The males around us recognize that we're ovulating. You men have an arousal factor when you're with an ovulating woman, whether she's your wife or not, just females, all right? And you're more arousable, you're more interested, and you're more aggressive. When we women are ovulating, we dress differently. We dress to impress. A little more décolletage, a little more makeup. Hair's done a little better. Canada did a whole research piece on this, took spit samples from women, took photos every day, and then gave the photos to strangers and said, pick the ovulating woman. It's pretty easy. Yeah, they were pretty accurate, okay? Nature communicates because there's a little window, 24 hours that that ovum is alive, all right? Sperm can live a little longer, but this real window of, if you were to quiz people, when can you get pregnant? Many people don't have any idea. It must be the whole cycle, right? I mean, that's why we're going to take the pill the whole time, right? I mean, because, gosh, we could get pregnant any day, any time. That's not true. There's really just little time. Now, we have to recognize that we don't have to act on those urges, all right? Again, talking to young people. If sex seems like a good idea, go home and think about it for 24 hours, separate homes, all right? Because there's nothing that can so radically change your life. And it isn't just pregnancy, it's STDs. Most people contract a sexually transmitted disease the first time they have sex. Guys don't get STDs, wake up one morning and they've been infected. They got it through some activity, all right? So that awareness is important for us to understand. A funny story in our family, we have one daughter we refer to as Miss Never Had an Unspoken Thought. And she and her younger sister had heard me talking about this ovulation thing and how we dress differently and all that sort of thing. Her younger sister, who is by far my most conservative dresser, I mean, she really is very conservative, came down with décolletage and makeup and hair, and her older sister said, "What are you, ovulating? Go put your clothes on." Okay? So a little knowledge is a dangerous thing, possibly, but it may not be dangerous. But we have to understand that there's this attraction there, okay? This is